Om Shanti, good evening. So, so before we start, it's a lovely cozy time together to listen to very powerful inspirations and reflections from Asha Didi. So I request all those sitting dispersed all over to come forward. And if we can be more concentrated in the middle, it becomes easier for Asha Didi to address you better. So it gives me great pleasure this evening to introduce Asha Didi. I was told that Asha Didi came to Baba in 1958, is that correct? And so it's a long, long time. Some of us weren't even born then, yeah? And it's beautiful from the time and all the stories that I've heard of Asha Didi, and most powerfully, I have interaction with the sisters that come from ORC. And you know, the leadership style of somebody reflects through the young people that I interact with. So it's very powerful to see how this energy has flowed. And one of the beautiful things I've always heard about Asha Didi was from her young age, her boldness, her ability to take up the gyan, and as her sister was saying to me, how she was shy, but Asha Didi always spoke and was very clear in this knowledge. Also, her ability to move forward, and from a very young age, she wanted to just come to Baba, but how Brahma Baba also encouraged her to finish her studies, and ultimately she got her qualifications. I think your highlight was sociology, as a sociologist, and just a feeling of how over a period of time Baba kept encouraging her, and then finally after lecturing at the college for a period of time, I think it's a year or so, and then today we see the foundation in Delhi, in Pandav Bhavan, and now the beautiful manifestation of that in ORC. We are very, very fortunate to have in our midst a soul who has journeyed through with Brahma Baba. We hear so many stories and we hear many things that happened in those Sakar days. But in this next hour, let us draw these jewels out of a precious soul who had journeyed every step and taken those inspirations from Brahma Baba personally and journeyed with Sakar Baba. So thank you very much, Asha Didi, for being with us this evening. So I was told that from a very young age, Baba really drew out the best in you so that who you are today could be offered. Because one of the things Baba said is, let this child study because she knows English well too. And through this, she's going to do a lot of service. And the last time when I was in ORC, I had the great fortune of going with a group when it was the birthday of Sonia Gandhi. And we had gone there for the birthday. And just to see how from this very innocent beginning, a soul was able to integrate so many of these energies so that today in the world, leaders are touched and being given a close connection with this journey of spirituality. So tell us what happened, Asha Didi.
Om Shanti. How fortunate we are that Baba has picked us up from this forest of thorns and placed us in his beautiful, spiritual, blooming garden. Not only one kind of flowers, but a variety of flowers. It's a beautiful world that Baba has created. And now we are making efforts to enter into golden age or the sweet world, heaven that we are creating now. What is the process through which this creation of the new world is going on? Yes? How are we doing it? Baba is great, almighty authority. He could do it sitting above also. But he's here with us. And how is he doing? How are we doing? What's the method? What's the process? Yes, anyone? What is the process?
Self-transformation.
Self-transformation. How is it happening? How is this transformation happening? With knowledge. Love. Anything else from brother's side? Remembrance. Yes. Purity. Good. Huh?
Positive thought.
Positive thoughts. All the answers are right. Okay? All the answers are correct. Actually, it is our thinking process which is transforming the entire world. Forget about the world, which is transforming us. The other day, I was doing a class with teachers, and a thought appeared in the mind, and I liked it very much and feel that it was from him. What is meant by yoga? What is yoga? Yoga means communion. Yoga means link. Yoga means relationship. Now, how can I connect and relate myself with him? Is it enough that I keep reminding myself, I'm a soul, point of light, I'm the resident of the incorporeal world, I'm here to play my role. Is it so? Yes, it was when we were small children in Gyan. As we grow up, the quality and the method of remembering Baba also changes. Now we do not keep repeating like a mantra, but we immediately feel that we are the embodiment of the virtue that I have thought about Baba. His ocean of love. I feel that I am also loveful. Truly speaking, what is the quality of thoughts of Baba? Does Baba think? Does Baba think? He doesn't have to think. It is all automatic, natural, spontaneous. But when you analyze what is happening, what do you find? There's so much power in Baba's thoughts. He's the ocean of silence. As he arrives in the body of Dadi Gulzar, the whole atmosphere of the hall in which thousands and thousands of people are sitting is totally silent. Isn't it? Similarly, love. Whoever goes in front of him feels that Baba loves him the most. Isn't it? His thoughts, his intellect is not small, unlimited. Baba does not have to remember that he is the benefactor. Automatically, naturally, his thoughts are so elevated that it brings benefit to every single soul. So I've started thinking, yoga actually means to be like Baba means to be like him, to have the thoughts that are like Baba's. The remembrance. Earlier we used to say that if Baba is Almighty Authority, point of light, I have also considered myself to be a point of light. Baba is bodiless, I have to be bodiless. Only then I can remember him. But in our daily lives, how can we be like Baba? There are 3 or 4 things, if we keep attention, I feel it would be speeding our efforts. Are my thoughts like that of Baba's? Those days are gone. When we used to look at our chart, that I did not have any bad thoughts, I did not have any waste thoughts. What's so great in it? Even common people nowadays keep attention on it. We are Baba's children responsible for such an elevated work of creating a new world. What should be the quality of my thoughts? Is it enough to say positive thoughts? I did not have any negative. Is it enough? No. It is our thinking that makes my personality, that makes my world. So what are the quality of my thoughts? What is the quality of my thoughts? Are they really unlimited? Are they really beneficial to everyone? Are they really powerful? Just ask yourselves, how does Baba think? Pure. My thoughts are to be like that of Baba's. This should be our chart checking now. When we audit our day, this is what we need to check. If something happens which is not to my taste, how do I respond? I don't speak, I don't react, but what happens in my thoughts? How do I see it? How do I look at it? If you have observed Baba, you find he's so sakshi. Sakshi drishta, what do you call?
Detached observer.
Detached observer. You have seen Baba on the stage? How he is a detached observer. Small childish things happen in front of him. And he's still detached, watching and smiling. Uninfluenced. He never says stop. Quality of thought. Am I really so detached in my thinking also? Sakshi Drishta. This is an attitude. How I perceive the world. How I perceive what is going around. This is deep, deep Purusharth. If Baba's thoughts are like that and my thoughts like this, how can there be yoga? I have to match my thoughts with that of Baba's, then there can be yoga. You are getting it? Only then there can be yoga. Many times people say, well, I sat in yoga, I sat in silence, But I didn't feel any energy or any power. The difference is this. Energy flows when I equal my thoughts with that of Baba's. Energy flows. Similarly, words. Now, on this I will narrate one story from Sakar Baba's life. When children used to go in front of Baba, of course 300 of them were living together, and it is but natural that something or the other clash goes on. So when once Didi Manmohini, you know Didi Manmohini, she was additional head. After Baba, Dadi Prakashmani and Didi Manmohini. Dadi Prakashmani was the chief, she was the additional chief. And founder, very powerful founder of Yajna. So one day Didi went to Baba and said to Baba, Baba, so and so sister in the kitchen, she's not good, she's not behaving well. She's shouting, she's doing this. Baba said, fine. She is doing this, but why is your face telling all these things? Why do you change your face? She is doing, na? But why is it influencing your thoughts so much that it is reflected through your face? It means, if we analyze it, it means that my thinking is being influenced by what she is doing. Is this right? No. No matter what happens, Baba used to be just stable. He would maintain his equipoise. Child, this is what has happened there, na? You are okay, na? That should be seen from your face. Similarly, Mama, if any person went in front of Mama with a complaint, Mama would say, Acha, all this happened? Tell me, what was your mistake? The person would start thinking, Mama, I did not do much, I only did this. Mama said, but this is what provoked her. So the person coming with a complaint would return with the thought that I have to take care of myself. This is the thinking of Mama and Baba. How they used to transform children's thinking. Very easy to say, don't look at others, but we see with these eyes. We do see. Things are visible to us. But what Baba means is, it should not influence your mind, your thoughts. This is why Baba has given us 2 exercises, if you recall. One, nowadays, whatever you see and observe. Try to put a stop, full stop. This is what Brahma Baba used to do. And secondly, if you hear any news, anything, neither exclamation nor question, nor pause, thinking, Acha, then what would have happened? Then what would have happened? No commas, no full stops, no question marks, no exclamations, no colons, no semicolons. Just stop. And now is the time to practice all these things, to achieve expertise in it. Why? All of you know pretty well how the times are moving so fast, and the time of uncertainty, when what would happen is not known. If I do not have full stock, then how will I face the situation? So I have to fill myself up with all those powers which enable me to face these situations. And this happens when, with yoga of course, but when I'm mentally equal to Baba. In my thinking, in my attitudes.
So, Didi, to create that equal level in this next while, we are practicing silence. What is the quality of silence that should encourage? What should it be filled with as deep practices that will help us equal that level of thinking?
Yes. Silence does not simply mean just not speaking. Silence means no turbulence here. Few thoughts. Like the deities, Baba has told us in the Murlis, children, deities will have only those thoughts which are essential. Similarly, here in Brahman and our angel life, now we are angel-like, the number of our thoughts should be less. And only those thoughts which are essential, necessary, they should arise. No confusions, no indecisiveness, no turbulence, tribulations, nothing. Silence connects me with Baba. And when I am connected with Baba, Baba is the most accurate person, most accurate authority. So when I am in His remembrance, in silence, I will also get that accuracy in my thinking. You get the point? Only those things which are of use, utility, only those thoughts arise. In silence, we create an aura around us. Powerful aura. We are knowledgeable souls, and our thoughts, Baba has said, only those thoughts will arise which are to be successful. This practice this becomes easy through silence. And at times it so happens, what is going to happen the next moment, you will get an inkling of it. You'll get a feel of it. This is what is said to be the touching from Baba. If my slate is clear, mind is clear, then Baba can inspire me. But if I am absorbed totally in thinking whether to do or not, it's okay or not, too much thinking even in silence, then Baba is not able to work. Baba will be able to work only when I am in silence. Do I answer your question?
So very much connected to that. Yesterday when we were having a conversation, the aspect came up about drishti, Baba's drishti.
Yes.
So would you like to explore that drishti further?
When I recall my childhood days, whenever I used to meet Mama and Baba, tears used to roll down the cheeks. I was so small, just 9, 10 years old, 11 years, and then I was growing. And Baba used to ask me, "Child, why?" Then he said one day, he wiped my tears with his handkerchief, and he said, "These are not tears, but they are pearls." This is what he said to me. Baba's drishti, Sakar Baba's drishti, was very powerful. And because he wasn't constant, Baba, although he says in the Murli that he has to make efforts, first he makes efforts, then children, then he can narrate it to children, but it wasn't a fact. Baba was in constant remembrance of Shiv Baba. Totally a yogi. Baba gave drishti and you become totally bodiless. We used to get carried away to another world altogether. Where we are, we used to totally forget. In this drishti, at times there were the vibrations of love. In this drishti, sometimes there were the vibrations of giving power. Baba was giving power. through his drishti, sometimes if his soul was in body conscious state, he would give powerful drishti to let the soul forget totally body consciousness. Through his drishti, he used to give us so much inspiration. Through Baba's drishti, one would feel as though electric current has passed through the body. Many times. And this happens with Avyakt Bapdada also. It happens. I have had that experience. Through drishti, if the mind was wandering, it would become stabilized. I also remember, as small children, we used to sit in meditation, and the teacher who used to conduct, sometimes she was a trance messenger, she used to go and then she would tell us, it was through drishti she could judge our stage of meditation, stage of yoga. She would come back and tell us. She was okay, she was not okay, she was 50% fine, she was like that. She used to tell us. And when we get totally absorbed in Baba's love, in meditation, you would have found your drishti becomes, what do you call, still? Still.
Still. Drishti becomes still.
Your eyes will not be wandering like that. Here and there, they will not be looking. Then Baba teaches us, children, you have also to meet each other with this drishti. This was Baba's drishti. When we meet each other and we give drishti to each other, then we consider ourselves that we are spiritual children of the spiritual Father. We are brothers. Secondly, we are the students of the same class. Third, we are going to be the prince and princess in the next birth. It is with that love. And through drishti, Baba was so proficient that he used to discern the special quality of the child. Through drishti, sometimes he used to take children to the subtle world. Baba's drishti had so much. In my last meeting with Baba in Sakar form, it was in the year 1968, May or June. I had come from Bangalore. I was studying at that time, university. We used to go to the whole of Madhuban with, those days there used to be mosquitoes. It was summer, mosquitoes. So we used to carry something, what do you call that? Dhupvas.
Oh, yeah.
Dhupvas. That thing. And take it around all the rooms of Madhuban. So first we used to go to Baba's room to say good night. And we used to do that dhupvas. Daily, Baba used to say something or the other. I went only once, and that was my last meeting in Sakar form. After doing that dhupvas, we stood in front of Baba. Baba was on his cot with his legs down, and he gave us drishti. We were three. Me, my younger sister, and Sister Santosh. Now she's left the body. And after giving drishti, he said to me, "Child, always remember, whatever I do, others are likely to follow me. They will learn from me." You know, this is the slogan that he gives us. He gave me this slogan. I was so young. But I found later that Baba placed me at such situations where people would follow. And to my surprise, same kind of thing he said to me when I met him for the first time in Avyakt form. That happened in 1969, when we were undergoing teachers' training. So Baba, through drishti, he used to make our future. There was so much power and strength in it. And this will happen through us also. When we make our thinking, when we make ourselves so close to Baba, so much like Baba, that Baba will use our eyes to give drishti. Those who will be coming in front of us, when there will be catastrophe, havoc in the entire world, people will be coming to us. There will be no time to speak. But this drishti has to be so powerful that they get the vision of the Almighty. I narrate one instance from Baba's life. There was one sister, Dadi Kunj. Now she left the body. She was a great teacher. She gave course to Brother Jagdish. She was in Madhuban, and one officer had come. She was giving the course, and after 5 or 6 days, she said to Baba, "Baba, tomorrow is the last day, and tomorrow you have to meet that officer." Baba said, "Fine." And now what happened? Dadi came to Baba. Baba was sitting and cleaning grains, in Pandabhavan. So she said, she said, "Baba, come and meet that officer." Baba said, "You bring him here." She said, "Baba, I have praised you so much. Yeah, Baba, and this and that. And he's an officer. What will he see? You are sitting in such an ordinary form here. Baba, come over there. come to the office. No child, I have said to you now, you bring him here. She couldn't do anything. She brought the officer. Baba was cleaning the grains. And as he comes and stands there, and Baba looks up, gives him drishti, and he gets the vision of Vishnu. This was the power of Baba's drishti. Why the vision of Vishnu? Because grains are palna.
Yes,
So
sustenance.
connected with it. Okay. Similarly, in the beginning, when Baba used to give drishti, people used to get the vision of Shiv Baba, Krishna, this and that. And people used to say, oh, it is magic. It was no magic, but it was Baba's powerful drishti. How could this happen? Again, I would come back to that point where we have to make our thinking. Forget about checking negative, positive, all these things. Think, how are my thoughts? Are they like Baba's? This is yoga. I used to like Dadi Kumarka's drishti a lot. I used to say to Dadi, Dadi, I don't need any gift. You only give me drishti. And she used to oblige me. But Dadi said to me one day, after several years, she always used to give me drishti, always. Once she said to me, I remember that place, the whole scene is emerging in my mind. She said, I said, Dadi, I just need your drishti. Dadi gave me drishti, and then she said one sentence. Are you a bhagat? Mm-hmm. You understand bhagat? Are you a bhagat? I said, no way. I'm never a bhagat. I don't have those sanskars of bhakti. This gave me inspiration, and this transformed. It is the bhagats who keep asking for drishti and all this. You are a jnani soul. You have to make yourself also like that of Dadi or like that of Baba. Okay? All of us have to play this role. What we think is vibrated through our vision. The quality of our thoughts are seen through our vision. It is at that level we need to.
Until today, many of us feel this avyak sustenance. We feel how Baba looks after us, no matter where we are in the world. And this is what Baba is doing right now. Many souls feel that there was this journey that you are describing, and then this is the avyak time where Baba is offering the sustenance. So how to just match it so that this journey continues. Yeah.
How to match what?
You see, you were sharing so powerfully the sakar sustenance.
And then avyak.
And now the avyak sustenance. So how to really feel, for many who've come and are much newer in this knowledge, how to really feel that this avyak sustenance is still very real and Baba is offering it.
How have you taken birth? Avyakt form. Through Baba's avyakt form you have taken birth. Through Baba's thoughts you have taken birth. Baba told me in the year 1959 told my father, you must make this child study and study in English. I will send her abroad. And you know, at that time there was not a single soul living abroad, a single Brahmin. So Baba invoked you when? So long back. You are all the beautiful, powerful creation of Avyakt Bap Dada. The one who gives birth also sustains his children. He just does not leave children to fend for themselves. He takes care of them. And we can feel this palna at every step, especially Amrit Vela. Amrit Vela, when you sit in front of Baba, who is looking at you? Who is thinking what is required by you? It is our Father. And what we require, what we need, He somehow or the other provides us throughout the day. Anytime. This palna, if you look at your own lives, if your mind is upset, you need some power, there is some question. How does Baba respond to you? Through Murli. Immediately you will find in the next day's Murli or same day's Murli, the answer is there. What is it? Murli was written a month back, 3 months back. How is it? This is Avyakt Palna. And the more we are connected with Him, mentally we can feel that. At every step, if you are indecisive, I have found when I sit in silence, when a minute's record is played or traffic control is played, I am indecisive. I get the answer when I sit in silence. You must also be getting it. From nowhere, your thoughts are not there, your mind is not there, you're not thinking about it at all. But sometimes something new and extraordinary suddenly appears. From where is it coming? And it is so appropriate, accurate. How is it happening? Daily, when we go back, close our day, just look at the whole day, how Baba has been with you throughout the day. He doesn't leave us alone. He's always there with us. Okay? Daily you check and then you will know. Okay?
Thank you.
Okay.
So these are such treasured moments, such yogi moments, such moments that deepen that experience we have with Baba. So thank you very much, Asha Diri,
Welcome.
for allowing this experience to come alive in our journey.
But have I articulated what they needed?
Did you get, and from Asha Diri, did you feel?
Okay?
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay.
Did you get what you wanted from this class? Yeah, the clarity,
Yes.
the insight, the experience.
Okay.
Come, Sister Trish.
For this year, I have been telling everyone, you keep Baba in the swing of your heart, and what do you call that?
Push. But the swing.
In the swing?
There's a nice word for it. You
Rocking,
Baba.
rocking. You keep rocking the swing where Baba is sitting in your heart throne. Your heart is the swing in which Baba is sitting. If you keep rocking it, then Baba will make you sit in his heart throne or swing, and he will keep rocking you. Okay? So it is both ways. You keep doing it and he keeps doing it for you, and this is how we will have our 2016. Okay? This year, 2016. With all the 20, in Hindi it is said, 20 नाखून का जोर लगा के 16 कला संपन्न बनना है.
It sounds nice. I can't translate it fully for you.
20 nails.
20 nails, yeah.
20 fingers. With all efforts. It is an idiom which means that with all our efforts, with all the 20 fingers, all our efforts, we have to achieve our 16 celestial degrees complete stage.
Yes.
Okay? This is 2016. Fine?
20 nails. Achieved the 6th. Got it? Yeah?
Yes. Okay.
Come, Sister Trish.
Meditation.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And it's very special because we are going to have a silence journal starting from the 15th to the 21st. And in that we have a chart. So I think what you shared tonight was perfect because the chart is open. And what you shared about checking that our thoughts, the quality of our thoughts, our mind, equal to Baba's, our responses equal to Baba's, and checking that at the end of the day. So thank you for filling it in, that's perfect. We have just a card here which is hand painted, so thank you, and in fact it's a swan. So it's very simple, but really thank you
beautiful.
For taking the time to come up. You've been here just for a lot of meetings, we know that. The last 3 days have been full of meetings. And she's going back tonight on the train at 10 o'clock. So a big thank you for coming up to be with us. Shanti.
Yes, I will.
Thank you.
So we'll sit in meditation now, no? Okay.